Welcome to Fear-Free Friday with another quote from Mark Twain. Always do right. This will gratify some people and astonish others. Astonish the rest. Hi there, my name is Christopher Diarmani, and it is my pleasure and my passion to empower nonfiction authors just like you, so you can turn your dream of writing a book into your published reality. And one of the best ways I know of to make this all happen is by facing those fears that we all have. Staring them down and kicking them to the curb, and then carrying on doing what you know you were born to do. Very simply, and that's essentially what we're going to talk about today. Always do right, because it's the right thing to do. Prioritize honesty, integrity, and accuracy in your writing. Always. It's really easy to get caught up in, well, I saw Frank doing something that was a little bit on the shady side, and he got away with it, so maybe I can too. I don't care what Frank got away with, or what Susie got away with, or what whoever else got away with. I need to live in integrity, always, to the very best of my ability. And so I encourage you to do the same. Embrace honesty, integrity, accuracy, being as accurate and open, as honest as you possibly can. Always, always. Yes, you might need to take a stand on some controversial issues. You might need to challenge conventional thinking on it. You might need to present some uncomfortable ideas. That's all part of being an author of integrity. Doing the thing that's right, even if someone else doesn't want to hear it. Because so often it takes time for people to understand. If we're writing a book to solve a specific problem, it takes time for their minds to be open enough to receive it. Doesn't mean we shouldn't tell the truth. It means we should just be firm and commit doing it because we know it's the right thing to do, both for us and for them. And yes, of course, this can feel daunting. It really can, because we're social creatures. We take our cues from the people around us, and if we're receiving disapproval, we want to make ourselves wrong, even when we know in our guts that that's not true. So have the courage of your convictions, please. Do the right thing in the face of whatever odds, because that's how you build courage. That's how you build integrity. That's how you build your authority as a person who people ought to pay attention to. It's how you build credibility with people. It's how you establish yourself as that thought leader in your field. Most of the people who are seen as the leaders in whatever their field may be are not the people who turned tail and ran at the first sign of opposition. No, they're the people who courageously stood tall and said, no, this is correct, this is true, this is right, and I'm not going to deviate from it. That's how they earned the respect, that's how they got to the place they are, and I want the same thing for you. I truly do. You earn the respect and admiration of your readers when you present well-researched and well-thought-out arguments to defend your position, especially if your readers don't really agree with you, at least at the beginning. If you present a well-reasoned, well-thought-out argument, you will perhaps open their mind to another possibility that maybe they were closed to beforehand. And that's why we write these books, right? Be prepared to defend what you write, but always do so by engaging your critics with integrity, with respectful dialogue, and always be open to constructive criticism, because we are mere mortals. We make mistakes. Even sometimes the very best of our intentions don't show up on the page. And if someone's telling us that, we really need to hear that so we can become the person we want to be, plus the person they expected us to be, if you follow my drift. When you do all this with courage and compassion, of course, you help others to take that first courageous step out of their comfort zone as well. And that's what this is all about. Helping others embrace the courage that they have deep down inside of them and step out of that self-imposed prison that they've created, that comfort zone, that place where all of our dreams go to die, and step out of that with bravery and do the really uncomfortable, terrifying first step. That's the point of doing all of this work, right? To empower others. We're put on this earth to serve others. And the very best way I can think of as an author, as a writer, to serve others is by encouraging them to step out of their comfort zone so that they can embrace that beautiful technicolor world that's waiting out there. If only they have the courage to take that first 1, 2, or 3 steps. Because when you take that first step, the second one becomes easier. When you take the third step, wow, the fourth one becomes way easier. You build on these small successes. And that's what Fear Free Friday is all about for me, is helping encourage you to do the thing you know you should do, the thing you know that is right, even though you might be scared / terrified / fill in with a blank with whatever word you like. The point of all of this is to courageously move forward and do the things that we know we were born to do, to make the impact in the world we know we were born to make. None of that can happen if we don't write, finish, and publish our book. And then we must market it as well. We'll talk about that tomorrow. But the first thing is to get the book done. Nothing can happen. You can't change anyone's life until you do that. And so please take that to heart. That's what I'm here for today. And the other thing, of course, is that when you do what's right, it just feels good. It just, because you know in your heart that this is absolutely the right thing. I'm living in integrity. I'm doing what I said I would do, whether I felt like it or not. When I said I would do it. All those things. It's also how you make the positive impact in the lives of other people. It's how you positively impact your readers. And it's also one of the most powerful ways I know to transform our own lives, from whatever they are today to whatever we want them to be tomorrow or next week or next year. None of us should be content with where we are today. There should always be a higher mountain we want to climb. Because when we have that passion for learning, for expanding, for growing, that's how we become the thought leader in our particular area of expertise. And your book is a fantastic way to get those principles out into the world so that people can understand that, no, that is who you are. That is your purpose in life. This is your passion in life. So I hope that's been helpful today. If it was, please like and share with your friends. Share in the comments if anything struck you as particularly doors of possibility kicking. That's a poorly worded phrase. And please connect with me on Facebook, on LinkedIn. All my social media channels can be found at sleek.bio/Christopher. And there's a couple of other things there that you may or may not enjoy as well. So please check it out. And just as I said, go astonish the rest. Astonish them. Because that's who you were born to be. That's what you were born to do. That was the mission you were put here for. So embrace it. Have fun with it. And do it all with courage, and with gratitude, and with grace. Have a fantastic rest of your day. I'll talk to you again tomorrow at 3 o'clock. Bye for now.